Hello everyone, my name is Asubuni and today I'm discussing the discussion question provided to us. So let me share my screen. The title of our discussion is No-haggle sales policy. We are provided with a question where there is a situation where I am the owner of a local car dealership, and unlike other dealerships in the area, I take pride in my no-haggle sales policy. So there is a data given in the question, and I'm asked what price should I charge for a mid-sized automobile if I expect to maintain my record profits. So before jumping into the calculation part, uh, let's see what no-haggle policy is first. So it is basically a pricing strategy in which the price for a product is set and it is unavailable for negotiation. The basic objective of this policy is simplification of the buying process, and there is no traditional back and forth buyer seller process in negotiation, and the present price is usually easily transparent and typically advertised upfront, something to make it very clear to the consumer that the price listed is the final price. So various advantages comes with this pricing strategy. First is transparency and trust because there is clear pricing and consistency. Second, simplicity. It is a very straightforward strategy and quick buying process, and it also makes the consumer stress free to some extent, and it also enhance the customer experience because of the improved satisfaction and focusing on the value. So with advantages comes disadvantages as well. There is a limited price flexibility because the consumers are not able to negotiate a discount, and in dynamic or the diverse market situation as well, the prices are fixed, and there is lack of personal deals. There is no offers for customers and higher competitor aggressiveness, which leads to the competitive disadvantages, and there is uniform pricing issue, and it also reduce the flexibility in promotion. So if we have to compare it with other strategies or other techniques, let's talk about the traditional negotiation where the price are often negotiable and a high starting price is set, and the seller expect the consumer to negotiate the price down, and it is quite drawn out and stressful buying process, and different prices are there based on the consumer. Dynamic pricing, adjusting price based on the demand, so it makes consumers angry and dissatisfied sometimes because of the frequent changes in the prices. We have membership or subscription model. So membership program attempting to give members better prices or other benefits, and alternative to negotiation or different kind of customer commitment. Cost plus pricing, in contrast to the no haggle approach, which may use the market research to set price, cost price plus pricing is aimed at covering other costs as well, like production cost, aiding the profit, which often does not correspond to the market demand. So if we talk about the penetration and skipping pricing, these strategies are more aggressive and time sensitive than the stabilizing and trust building no haggle approach. And if we have to compare no haggle with the psychological pricing, while the no haggle policy of not negotiating the price straightforwardly builds trust in the customers. Psychological pricing plays with the mind of the customer and the consumer's perceptions. So this is all about comparing no haggle with other techniques. Now, a term is mentioned in the question, that is manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP, which is also known as a list price or sticker price. It is a price which is recommended by the manufacturer to the retailer in order to sell the product. So the purpose of MSRP is standardization, consumer expectation, and it is also like a guide to the dealer. It brings advantages like price consistency and makes the decision making process more simple. And talking about the disadvantage of this, there is potentiality for markups and perceived rigidity as well. MSRP can be calculated by various factors such as production cost, distribution cost, marketing expenses, and desired profit margins. So now let's dive into the calculation part. So we have the key information from the question: price elasticity of demand represented by E, which is minus 1.5, and marginal cost is given $12,000. Number of competitors are 2, and including us is 3 dealers in the market, and record profits last year was $1 million, and additional discount 20% of the MSRP is given in the question. So for calculating the optimal price using elasticity of the demand and the marginal cost, we get $36,000. So the optimal price will be $36,000 as per the calculation. Now I have also analyzed different assumptions. So first, we can assume that the elasticity of minus 1.5 holds for all the ranges. Second, the competitive environment stays the same. The dealership nor any competition significantly changes their pricing. And third, if we consider the number of dealers given in the market, denoted by N, then we get the optimal price after calculation using the formula. We get the optimal price, that is $15,428. And if we consider the discount 20%, then we can calculate the MSRP, which is $15,000. And if we have to calculate the sales volume, which is needed for the profit, we have a formula: profit is equal to P minus MC into Q, and we can get the sales volume needed for the profit, which is approximately 42 cars. So these are all the assumptions for the question. And I have also mentioned some of the strengths and weaknesses. So here it is based on a sound principle of economic theory on price setting for someone using the concept of price elasticity and marginal cost. So good data on elasticity and marginal cost can help us get the optimal price. But talking about the weaknesses, the situation has treated the market as static. However, the elastic demand is function of competitors' action. Changes in consumer preference is also very important, and economic condition. Also, the customer's price sensitivities across segment may differ, and a single number of elasticity may not be able to accommodate such variabilities. We have external factors as well, such as sudden changes in the fuel prices, economic recessions, or the introduction of new models into the market. So this can have unpredictable effect on demand. So I'd like to conclude my study. Although this calculation provides optimal price in a theoretical sense with respect to the marginal cost and elasticity, in practical situation, the market condition and competitive behavior have to be closely observed, and it has to be updated continuously. The dynamic market environment also may have to be adjusted in order to keep profitability on course. So that's all. I have mentioned some of the references. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.